Hey, it's me, Martin, and in this video it's finally time to share with you how my Mi 11 has been holding up for the last 2.5 weeks as my daily driver, and I'm going to answer your questions, so let's quickly get into it. In my last video, linked up over here in the top right corner, check it out after watching this video, I've asked you what would you like to know, or do you have something specific for me to test? And there's just one thing that came back all the time. Overheating issues. Because this is such a hot topic, I've put it to a test. I've set up 2 tests with the display set to 60 Hz, the turbo boost is disabled and set to maximum settings for both games, Call of Duty and Alto's Adventure. I played both games for 15 minutes and 1 hour straight, and here's what I've experienced. The phone indeed warms up quickly, or to be more precise, the processor heats up quickly and both the display and the back of the device becomes warm after just minutes. Now with the Alto game, I wasn't lagging or dropping frame rates at all. The same counts for Call of Duty. There haven't been any major drops in frame rates. Even after a 1 hour gaming session, the phone remains pretty warm, but not unpleasantly hot. It relies on a single vapor chamber solution, a rather thin one as per the teardown videos here available on YouTube, but appropriate nevertheless. So basically the second question, HL is asking about the loudspeakers from 𝗏𝗏𝗀𝗏𝗏, which I personally really like. So here's a sample. Sounds pretty good, right? It's definitely one of the best that I've heard so far. The speaker can also go pretty loud at the same time, which surprised me a lot. Now off to the third question. Hector Fernando is asking if there are no issues with the signal or voice calls. So far I've tested the reception on 2 major carriers here in the Netherlands and I haven't found any issues. Same counts for the quality of the voice calls, they are more than fine. Escribiste hacer el video en español. Bueno, yo hablo un poco español, but I don't think that the majority of the viewers over here, you guys will appreciate it if I continue in Spanish. I'm sorry. But the good news is we go to the next question, because Igors is asking about the fingerprint scanner and the wireless charging. Regarding the fingerprint scanner, it is only under the display and so far I'm pretty happy with it. It feels accurate, fast and smooth, and the new feature to lower the animation brightness really helps during the night. Now wireless charging is also there and I really love it. Every time I go to bed it's easy to pop it onto my Xiaomi Lite, linked here in the top right corner, and charge it. The next question comes from Bluebell Model Railway, and he is or she is basically asking to see more of the camera its night mode, which I totally understand because I agree that for Android devices Huawei remains in my opinion the best with the night mode. Xiaomi did improve over time and we can definitely see it with those pictures. Just like the Mi 10, linked here in the top right corner, it has some new creative photo features. And I agree with you that Xiaomi should have been able to implement, at least by now, software features that you could use it without the tripod as well. So I agree over there with you. On the other hand, with the Mi 11, if you're more like a video creator, then this one has some pretty cool tricks, although they remain gimmicky for me. We're gonna continue with the camera because this time Amar is asking about the portrait mode. And to be honest with you, I'm not 100% satisfied with it. I took 3 pictures and 3 times I've got different results. Now this one over here looks great, it's the best out of the 3. The edge detection is a little bit soft, but overall it looks really good. And then another one from a slightly different angle, and her head. You can see the edges are not well defined and the detection is definitely off. Now the last one is a more close-up one and completely wrong, because only a few hairs are in focus. Regarding the low light portrait photos, it is not really advisable. It's completely off around her head, shoulders, and the image quality overall is low. And then we have the following questions from Animal Best Videos TV. What is the price? This truly depends on your location. Here in the Netherlands, the 8 plus 256 gigs version will start from 849 euros. However, if you go to Spain, it will start from 749. And if you opt for the Chinese version, then the price goes as low as 577 euros. Then the most important question to follow up on the price is coming from 𝗏𝗛𝗏. Is it worth it? In short, I think it's worth it. Especially if you're considering the more expensive Samsung Galaxy S21, iPhone 12 or the Huawei Mate 40 Pro, you get often a very similar phone, sometimes better or worse, but all at a lower price. Thus, more bang for your buck. There were also a few people that asked if I could compare it to the iPhone or Mi 10. I used the latter one as my daily driver before the Mi 11, and I think it's going to be quite an interesting video. Because how much did Xiaomi improve over its predecessor, the Mi 10? Are the cameras that much better? And is it worth it to upgrade, for example? If you're up for a video like that, let me know in the comments below. So with the majority of your questions being answered, it's time to discuss how this phone held up as my daily driver over the course of the last 2.5 weeks. Well, pretty good actually, that's the short answer. The long answer is that I actually like the phone a lot to take pictures with, to scroll through my Insta feed and to play an occasional game to kill some time. And for that, the battery was more than fine or recharged within no time at all times. And for 849 euros, it's a nice hand warmer for my always cold hands. The only downsides I could come up with is, for example, an IP rating. I would really love to see an official IP rating. And secondly, a telephoto lens would be a nice addition, especially for such a big camera island. I would have expected one to be there. The Mi 11 got a lot of things right, from an attractive design with a premium build to charging super fast, and from a versatile camera to pretty amazing stereo speakers. I believe the Mi 11 has everything to become a bestseller, so therefore I can definitely recommend you the Mi 11. Alright, that's it for this video already. In case you have some comments or questions, let me know in the comments below because I would love to help you out. In case you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you loved it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see all of you in the next one.
Thank you.